My name is Adrian Nanchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So how is it you niche down your business effectively? Well, firstly, you've got to understand that there are two kinds of businesses in the world. There's a commodity-based business and a premium-based business. A commodity-based business is somewhere like Walmart, where they are selling a lot of stuff, thousands of things, but at a very small price margin for profit. They could sell thousands of chocolate bars, for example, but only make £1 profit per chocolate bar sold. The opposite to that, see, they're shallow but wide. The opposite to that would be something like Apple, where they're selling a few single objects, but very expensive. They are narrow but deep. They are selling one item that can make them, say, £1,000 profit. Something crazy like that. There are two kinds of ways to approach this. There's obviously some spectrum in between, but those are two ideas. So when you have a business, ideally you want to have a brand-based business, and a brand-based business is like an Apple, where it's a race to the top. It's a race of who can charge the most money and give the most value and build the most prestigious brand. Whereas the opposite to that, with the commodity-based, is it's a race to the bottom. Who can be the cheapest? Who can be the quickest deliverer? Fastest to market. You want to be when you can build a brand-based business. There's no competition. The competition have to compete on more things than just price. They have to compete on the brand prestigiousness. You look at a Gucci handbag. There's not much competition to that, or a Chanel perfume. There's no competition to that. No one can really compete. It's two up there, and all the rest are competing down here on price. Cheap ones and knockoffs or whatever. So that's what you want in a business. You want to be having the prestigious look, so you can charge as much as you want, and not be worried or your strategies depending on what the competition are doing. You want to dominate the market. Dominate, not compete. Do you think Apple competes? No, they dominate. The people that want computers and they give a shit about Apple completely dominates that mind share and that market share. It's the same with Gucci and Chanel. There are people who love it and will buy nothing else because they are totally loyal to that brand. But this is going off topic slightly. So how to niche down a business? Essentially, you want to do the strategy where it's kind of like trend stacking. You want to find common things that are searched for today, and common patterns and common trends that are today's hot topic, and then apply up to 4 of those in your business so as to make your business very unique and very niche. So in the example is a car dealership. Let's say you're a car dealership. Cars are popular, cars are in business, people buy cars and insurance and etc. and fuel. Okay. If a car dealership, and the competition is every other car dealership in the town, and then you can say I'm a car dealership that specialises in Mercedes-Benz. So suddenly you're narrowing your market, you're niching down, and by appealing to fewer people, you have a higher value in their eyes and a higher prestigious value in the marketplace. So you're a car dealership, but we specialise in Mercedes-Benz. Ooh, okay. But then we can go one step further and say we are a car dealership and we specialise in Mercedes-Benz, but for winter conditions, a winter atmosphere, winter places in the winter essentially, cold, snow, deep snow, things like that. By saying we specialise in Mercedes-Benz for the winter, we are selective to even fewer kind of customers that we are willing to deal with and that we can deal with. As we do that, in their eyes, we're even more valuable because they perceive us as an expert in knowing what kind of car treads to use in the winter. They care more about what we are selling, even more. But to go one step further and to use 4 trends, say car dealership, Mercedes-Benz in the winter in Germany. So suddenly, people who are in Germany who have a Mercedes-Benz who will be driving in the winter will give a massive amount of damn and care about your dealership and what you offer to them, because they will see you as the expert. You're the only one that specialises in Mercedes-Benz in the winter in Germany. There's some people that do Toyotas in Germany, but they don't have a Toyota, they drive a Mercedes, so they care more about you than your competitor. So as soon as you say, we are Mercedes-Benz in the winter, they see you as much higher value and you can charge a much higher price as well. And no, your competition simply can't compete because they don't specialise as much. They're just a car dealership. But the customers, I've got Mercedes-Benz, and drive in the winter in Germany, they will come to you and say, what kind of car should I have? What kind of tyres? What kind of treads? What kind of antifreeze should I use for my locks? Things like that, or other equipment and accessories. They will see you as the go-to person, and they will want to work with you. And when they want to work with you, the customers are chasing you, you can charge a higher premium because the demand is higher. And they're willing to pay it because you are the expert. That is how you niche down your business. You niche your genre. You find ways to specialise and have a monopoly on a very certain specific sector in your industry from the very beginning. And then when you dominate that specific sector, you can then expand slowly, pivot, wiggle slightly, and then expand your business very gently and gently. Amazon did this very well. In the mid to late 90s, they did books online. Online internet, on e-commerce online. And over time they expanded it from books to other products, and they did nappies shortly after that, and they just expanded it, and now they're the everything store. But they started off selling one specific thing. They had a monopoly on one specific kind of product or service the customer or the general public will buy. So that's it. And then on top of that, kind of caveat is you've got to give a damn about what you're selling and what you're doing for the customers and the problem you're solving. If you're a car dealership that deals with Mercedes-Benz in the winter, then unless you care about driving and care about Mercedes-Benz and care about winter conditions or care about German roads or being in Germany, then you're not going to be as authentic of a salesperson or as authentic as of a business compared to your competitors or compared to, well, almost anyone. Almost anyone. But also, if you're not authentic in what you're doing and you don't give a damn about what you're selling, the customers will see this. They will recognise that, and they will see that you will appear disingenuine to them. This is why you go into Apple, and people that work at Apple stores, they live, breathe and eat Apple products. They know everything about Apple, and they give a massive damn about the product, service and reputation as well. Reputation. So you got to give a damn about what you're selling. That's very important because it comes from within. It comes from here. And if it doesn't come from here, your business will suffer. So that is how you niche effectively. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Because this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. And thank you for letting me be a small part of that journey. Subscribe and you'll see me again soon. How cool is that?